Hey, what up, folks? Welcome to the Film Focus page again. It's me, Mr. P. I'm going to give you my newest DVD review of The Mummy, starring Tom Cruise. Now, The Mummy is the first installment of Universal's Dark Universe franchise. And this is where they're going to start making films about all their classic villains and monsters. So we are talking about, Dracula, the Invisible Man, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, the Creature from the Black Lagoon. Now, this is their first installment of that franchise. And, before I say anything else, it gets off to an abysmal start. Now, The Mummy takes place in present day, where we see Tom Cruise's character in Iraq. He's basically a treasure hunter looking for artifacts. They come across an artifact of a mummified character called Ahmanet, who was imprisoned for killing her father and for killing her brother. Tom Cruise and character and co, they decide to take the character back to London, where the spirit of Ahmanet starts to take over one of Tom Cruise's partners in the film, who kills everybody on the airplane, and subsequently the plane crashes, and, thus ensues a chase. And Ahmanet starts to come to life by, draining on the life force of all of these other innocent people that she comes across. And she believes that Tom Cruise's character is her love interest and he must have her. After several chases, they come across this society, a secret society headed by a guy called Henry Jekyll, played by Russell Crowe, whose job it is to protect the world from evil spirits and evil entities. And that is pretty much the gist of the film. And for me, this film was a total disappointment. It is a mess from start to finish. It is not as entertaining or as enjoyable as the Mummy series that Brendan Fraser did. This film is all over the place. Tom Cruise is a charismatic actor. And when he's given the right script and the right action, be it Mission Impossible or the first Jack Reacher films, he can show that he can pull off an action film very, very well. It didn't go the way in this film. I found the film boring. I found the film cliched. I found the film dull. I found the villain uninteresting. I found Russell Crowe to be misplaced. I don't even know why they used him in this film. But his character as, Dr. Henry Jekyll was laughable. And the film as a whole was universally panned by critics, and rightly so. I can't think of a really good thing to say about this film. I mean, there are some good action sequences in this film, but as I've said time and time again, good action sequences do not make a good film. And you can only put so many good action sequences until you realize, you're just trying to cover up a terrible plot, and the plot is terrible. The villain isn't that scary, and the film just isn't that great. I found the film to be so disappointing. And for me, Tom Cruise redeemed himself when he made American Made. But I think this is the worst film he's ever done. I don't think he's looked at this film, will look back on this film with great enthusiasm. And I honestly believe that, Universal, they've got their work cut out for them in terms of what film they're going to use to follow up after The Mummy. Because whilst this film made its money back, it's still a bad film. It's still a bad film. It's not that great at all. So, Mummy, I will give this film 2 out of 10. Easily one of the most disappointing films of 2017. Not a good watch. Not one to have in your DVD collection. Not even one to watch online if you've got free time to spare. Tom Cruise has made much better films. Watch one of those. And if you want a film about, The Mummy, watch Brendan Fraser's films, or, watch one of the old school Indiana Jones films. But this film fails on every single level. So, that's my DVD review of The Mummy. Tell me what you think about it. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Leave your comments below in terms of what is your favourite Tom Cruise film. And I shall see you on the next film review. Stay blessed.